knowing that you're aiming for something, doing something for a reason, with something in sight, that makes it a lot easier to get out the door in the morning, or get up a little earlier, or maybe it's raining and you don't want to put your sneakers on, but you do anyway. If you know why you're doing something and are aiming for something, it makes it a lot easier. I've reached a really wonderful milestone. Chicago, New York, Boston, London, Berlin, and Tokyo. Finishing in Boston was an incredible accomplishment and a great milestone. Went to the doctor. He handed me an unclean bill of health along with a whole pile of cholesterol pills. And I thought to myself, I'm in my early 40s, I got little kids, and I just don't want to go down that road. So I said, I'm going to start exercising, I'm going to clean up my diet. Decided the exercising was great, but I needed a goal. So I signed up for a 5K. So that was the start. That's how I got into it, and kind of liked the feeling of it and kept going.
He was none of us were athletic growing up. And he did it. He trained, he did the best he could, but seeing him afterward, yeah, I was really burned. Remember that? Yeah. But yeah, no, he does it, and he does it well now.
I ran that 5K in August. In October, my mom was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And so we said, look, we're gonna have a goal, right? Let's put something on the calendar that's gonna get the whole family together. So I signed up for a marathon in the following September, the weekend of her birthday, out on Long Island. So the Hamptons Marathon. And at that point, I was committed. So started running and kept running.
Just seeing that at the end and her waiting at the finish line.
Her boa and tiara.
Yeah, it was something. It was really something. It's probably my favorite picture of them to this day. Somebody caught it and it was beautiful.
2015, I was running the New York City half. I went to the expo to pick up my bid. Project Purple was one of the charities involved in the race. I saw them in the expo. And I started talking to the team that was manning the booth. And we were sharing stories and talking about, the impact that the disease had had. But at this point, my mom was gone a few months. It was really touching and really heartwarming. And there I am, crying my eyes out. And as was the woman who was at the booth with me, because we had been through the same thing. After that, I knew that I really needed to be part of this group. And it really, for the same reason, the support and the community and the why and the goals, right? It was all there. So it was obvious. I had to be part of Project Purple. New York in 2016 with Project Purple was my first major marathon. It was my second marathon. And it was life-changing and fantastic. It was really, you can't imagine the energy and the spectacle and the crowds. It's a fantastic experience. In 2022, the Berlin and London marathons were scheduled for the fall, a week apart. And that was sort of a unique window to say, wow, that's a really big effort. Can I do something really great? So I reached out to Vin and to Dino and said, look, can I do both of these? And we'll see if we can set a big fundraising goal. And we did, and hit that. And that was the plan, was to run the two of them. And that was when then I would have four. I might as well just get the other two. The Boston finish line is absolutely magical. So you're coming down Boylston Street, and you see this looming blue and yellow archway, and there's people screaming, even as the last finishers are finishing, which I can attest to. It's fantastic. I mean, you're at this iconic spot We've got this giant blue and yellow tape across the ground, music playing, there's people announcing, the crowds are cheering. You see all the volunteers lined up, 10 yards past, and they're there high-fiving you and congratulating you and, putting a medal on your neck and reminding you that just what an amazing thing you've just done. Yeah, it was incredible. All the finishes are great. That one's really great. I'm really proud of having done 6. I'm more proud of having done 6 for charity, and I'm incredibly, incredibly proud of having done them all for Project Purple. What that's done to honor my mom and to hopefully help someone down the road not have to go through what she went through means an incredible amount to me. More awareness. We'll get more funding. We'll get more research, which will get better outcomes. So the blog posts, the videos, the interviews, everything that Project Purple is doing is pushing in the right direction. For those dealing with pancreatic cancer, I wish them an easy journey. If they need aid of some sort, whether that's emotional or financial, there are resources for them to help with that. That's one of the things about Project Purple that I find so close to my heart is the direct financial aid. It's not a lot of charities do that. But like the push to end pancreatic cancer, the race isn't over. Can't wait to see what we do next together.